Greetings, colleagues. My topic is AI and the youth, shaping the next generation. My name is Dr. Tendai Zengeni, and I'm a lecturer at Africa University, Zimbabwe, as well as a member of the UNESCO's Women for Ethical AI. And I'm also a member of UNESCO's Ethical AI Experts Without Borders, as well as an alumni of African Women in Tech and AI, where I was trained at the International Center for Artificial Intelligence in Morocco. My work focuses on AI ethics research, among other disciplines like high-speed optical communications, where I did my studies in Malaysia and Greece. I'm here today not just as an expert, but as an advocate for the immense potential of Zimbabwean youth. We are standing at a pivotal moment, and our discussion today is about ensuring our young people are equipped not just to survive this AI-driven future, but to shape it. Many thanks to the conveners of the conference, who are UNESCO, and thank you for giving us this incredible platform that is AI for IA. Also, I want to thank UNESCO Rosa for inviting me as a panelist on the conference. It's a privilege to be here among many distinguished scholars to discuss a topic so close to my heart. Firstly, I'd like to talk about the risks and opportunities in terms of how AI affects the youth, employment, and creativity. Let's address the elephant in the room first. The risk of displacement. For a young graduate entering the job market, AI's automation of tasks in sectors like data entry, customer service, and even basic coding is a genuine concern. It can feel like the goalposts are moving just as they are about to score. The risk isn't just job loss. It's a potential erosion of creative confidence. If AI can generate art, if it can generate music and essays in seconds, what is the value of human creativity? This can lead to a dependency where we stop exercising our own creative muscles, the very muscles that make us innovative and resilient. However, focusing on the risks is a disservice to our youth. The real conversation is about transition and not replacement. So when we talk of employment, AI is a powerful tool for job creation and augmentation. It is not going to replace the marketer, but a marketer who uses AI for data analysis and customer insight generation will replace the one who doesn't. The future of employment is human to AI collaboration. For our youth, this means the most valuable skills will be critical thinking, prompt engineering, emotional intelligence, and complex problem-solving skills that AI cannot replicate. And then when we talk of creativity, this is the most exciting part. AI should be viewed as the ultimate collaborator and amplifier. Imagine a young filmmaker in Bulawayo using AI to storyboard scenes and generate concept art, freeing up the budget for local actors and the crew. Or a musician in Harare using AI to experiment with new sounds rooted in Bira rhythms. AI does not kill creativity, it democratizes it. It lowers the barriers to entry, allowing more young people to become creators, builders, and entrepreneurs. The opportunity is to move from being passive consumers of global tech to active creators of local solutions. Secondly, I will discuss the role of young innovators in developing ethical AI solutions. Why must the youth lead this charge? It's because the ethical challenges of AI, which are bias, privacy, misinformation, they are not abstract. They have real-world consequences, and if AI is built by a homogeneous group without diverse perspectives, it will bake in their biases. We've seen algorithms that don't recognize African faces or credit scoring models that disadvantage low-income communities. So the youth are the primary users and the ones who will live the longest with the consequences of the AI systems that are built today. Therefore, they have the greatest stake in ensuring these systems are fair, transparent, and accountable. Their lived experience is not a bonus, but a non-negotiable component of ethical AI. So how do we empower them to build this ethical future? We need to embed ethics in education. We need to move beyond just teaching how to code AI. We must integrate ethics, sociology, and African philosophy into STEM curricula. Young innovators should be asking, who is this for? Who might it harm? How does this reflect our Ubuntu principles? And then next, we need to create sandboxes for innovation. Young people need safe spaces to experiment, to fail, to unlearn. This means supporting local hackathons, incubators, and innovation hubs focused on solving African problems, like using AI for drought-resistant crop analysis, diagnosing local diseases, or preserving indigenous languages. Then we need to demand a seat at the table. Finally, we must encourage young innovators to not just build apps, but to actively engage in policy discussions. They must be in the room when regulations are drafted to ensure their voices shape the governance of technology that will define their lives. So the goal is to foster a generation of techno-optimists with a critical lens. Young people who are excited by AI's potential, but are also equipped and empowered to guard against its perils, building a future that is not only smart, but also just and uniquely African. In conclusion, the relationship between AI and the youth isn't a passive one. It's a dynamic dance. Yes, there are risks to employment and creativity that we must mitigate through education and policy, but the overwhelming narrative must be one of opportunity and agency. By empowering our youth with the right skills, ethical frameworks, and platforms for innovation, we can ensure they are the architects of Zimbabwe's AI-powered future, not just its subjects. Thank you.